Hello, everyone. The purpose of this video is to show you what the structure of an APA case study paper might look like. It's to give you a couple of outline ideas. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a page on Pinterest, which is considered to be a form of social media. And I'm going to give my observations out loud and walk you through exactly how I created my own outline in order to inspire you. And so, as I said, I'm looking at my Pinterest page, and if I were to do this case study paper, my case study would be backpacking. I love backpacking. I love to travel. I love to go on trails a lot. And so I would be looking at the backpacking community on my social media page. And I'm going to be observing it, making some analysis, and then determining what it says about social media in general. I'm going to walk you through how I do that. So here I have a basic outline, and I want to gather three main ideas from my social media page that I can argue about. The first one that I've gathered is that it seems like on the backpacking page on Pinterest that there seems to be a lot of encouragement and positivity for backpackers and female backpackers in particular. And if I go to my page here, I'm going to scroll up to the very top. And here I can see there are little guides to beginners to novices that are new to backpacking. I have a couple of DIY videos, a couple of tips, rookie mistakes not to make, when you go backpacking and that kind of thing. And so I'm seeing a lot of encouragement and positivity in order to get people out there and backpacking, more specifically women. Okay, and so I can see this here, 26 things I wish I knew before my first backpacking trip, and all of that good stuff. And so in the comments here, everything you need to know before your first backpacking trip, complete with budget and beginner-friendly gear recommendations to get you trail ready, how to prepare. Alrighty, so already, if I was new to backpacking, then this would make me feel a whole lot better, and it would actually encourage me to get out there and go backpacking. And so that is going to be my first main idea. And I think I'm going to have a couple of paragraphs that reference this encouragement and this positivity that I'm seeing just from this social media page. And so my primary sources are going to be these posts, right? These guides, these DIY tips and tricks and things that encourage users like myself to get out there and go backpacking. And so I've listed those posts here. As far as my secondary sources that I could use to support this notion that Pinterest is a place for positivity as far as the backpacking community goes, then I would find scholarly articles that talk about how social media is actually a vehicle for encouragement and positivity on the internet. Okay, so I'm going to look at this page a little bit more to see what I find. And one of the main things that I'm seeing is advertisements. So if I scroll down here, I have a promoted by Kohl's. I can buy a tent. Here I have an offer for a free pillow. I can imagine, though, that I probably have to buy something in order to get that free pillow. But something else that I'm noticing from looking at this page is that as a female identifying person, they certainly have a lot of advertisements geared towards me, a female. So as you can see here, there is a guide for the best backpacking packs for women specifically. If I scroll down here a little bit further, the top 3 best backpacking pants for women. I'm seeing a lot of women in these advertisements and as part of the guides. So clearly there's something to that. And I want to bring that up as one of my main ideas. And so one of the main ideas, my umbrella idea, might be marketing. And I'm noticing a whole lot of promotions, a whole lot of product demonstrations, and that kind of thing. And honestly, it's geared a lot towards women. And so I'm going to reference those posts as my primary sources. So again, I saw that article on the best backpacks for women specifically, and I'm seeing a lot of DIY videos and tips and tricks. Again, this falls under the encouragement positivity idea of, you can go backpacking even if you're, managing your budget or you have a tight budget. Okay. And so something I would be looking at as far as marketing goes would be scholarly articles about marketing within social media. What are some of the tactics that they use? And more specifically, is it gender-based? Because it definitely seems to be, and there must be something to that. Okay. And then the last main idea that I've gathered from looking at just this one Pinterest page on the backpacking community is the accessibility and the connections that I can make by simply clicking on one of the pictures or one of the articles. And so if I scroll back up and I click on this guide about the best backpacking packs for women specifically, this was posted by someone named Barefoot Theory. That's their username. And they are all about adventure travel, outdoor skills, and van life. And if I wanted to follow them, all I have to do is click this button. And I think I will, because this seems to be a pretty cool lady. And all of a sudden, now I'm following them. I get to see posts from them on my homepage, that type of thing. As a user, I can always comment on the pin that they've posted. Okay, and it's very easy to visit this person's page. All I have to do is click, and then all of a sudden I'm brought to their guide and can scroll down further, read all about them, and what they're all about, what packs they recommend for women and why those packs are important or, specific to women. If I keep scrolling down further, it's easy to save this post on Pinterest. I can do it directly from their webpage as well. So that's pretty cool. I can also see comments here. And what's kind of neat is that it looks like a male posted about this. And is looking for some kind of advice on a backpack. So that's pretty cool, honestly. And here we have more posts and thanks. After reading your post, I got useful information to dig into my blog to solve these queries for my readers. Again, this fits under the whole encouragement, positivity of the backpacking community and all of that good stuff. And I can use these posts as primary sources as well. And so I want to address the accessibility factor as part of main idea number 3. And so I would reference the follow icon, the comment icon, how easy it is to connect to this person in the backpacking community. And as my secondary source, I would try to find scholarly articles about social media's user-friendly status, just the click of a button, right? And its ability to connect with other people and how widespread that is. And so these are my 3 big umbrella ideas. I'm going to try to form multiple paragraphs based on these observations of my Pinterest page and what it means for social media at large. Okay. And then after I've formed these main ideas, I'm going to craft a thesis statement that tries to encompass all of them. Now, I've developed a working thesis statement. It's not perfect, but it does capture my main ideas and my outline. And it reads, social media is the best internet-wide community for backpackers because it allows users to connect quickly and frequently with members that have similar interests, right? I'm a backpacker, I can connect with fellow backpackers, I can follow them, etc. This is evidenced through Pinterest's backpacking community and its use of support systems and product demonstrations. So the support systems are, how it's just very encouraging. There's a lot of encouraging comments, for these female backpackers and that type of thing. And also we have these really cool DIY product demonstrations that also encourage people to start backpacking even if they don't have a lot of experience. I encourage you to use this outline. You do not have to or anything like that, but hopefully it inspires you and gives you an idea of how you can look at your specific case study and then make an argument about social media in general or at large. If you still have any questions, please feel free to email me. Until then, I'll see you next time.